everybody, this is Diana from So Very Crafty, and we are here today to make this fantastic hand sanitizer holder that you can connect to your purse, your backpack, to your keys, anywhere you want to carry it. It's the perfect accompaniment to that absolutely needed hand sanitizer that we are all carrying around nowadays. It is a super simple sewing project that any beginner sewist can make, and I'm going to walk you through it step by step. So what do we need for this project? Well, let me tell you. It is just a few scraps of fabric and a little bit of interfacing and a 1/2 inch swivel clip, and we are ready to go. So the first thing we are going to do is we have this pattern, and I'm going to link the pattern in the comments section below so that you can have it. It's a free pattern like all patterns on So Very Crafty. You can just download it and print it out, and you will have on the page a full pattern piece like this and a third pattern piece that's just a third of the original pattern piece, and a 2 inch by 2 inch square that we're going to use for our tab that we attached our little swivel clip to. You are going to cut from this pattern 2 outer pieces of main fabric, and I've chosen this fun fabric that I got from Fabric Frenzy, and I'll put you the link on the comments below. If you're interested in some really fun fabrics, you can head over to Fabric Frenzy and get that. You're going to cut out 2 of the 1/3 pieces that are going to be the little pocket pieces that our hand sanitizer is going to go in. You're going to cut 1 2 inch by 2 inch square for the tab for our swivel clip, and you are going to cut out a 1 piece of Pellon 808 or similar craft fuse interfacing. You will also need for this project 1 swivel clip, or you can use just a key ring, something that you can clip onto a backpack or to a purse or even onto your keys so that you can have it handy whenever you need it. The other thing that I've added to my holder is some cam snaps. And cam snaps are just the easiest thing in the world to install. I'm going to show you step by step how to do that. They come in 4 pieces. And there's a little tool to help you install those, and we're going to show you how to do that today. But you can use Velcro if you want, or some other kind of snap if it's easier for you. And that's all you need for this project. So let's get started on how we actually put this project together. The first step is we are going to take our interfacing, and you will notice on our interfacing that there is a shiny side. I'm not sure if you can see from this. There is a matte side, and then there is a shiny side. Well, the shiny side of the interfacing has glue on it, and we are going to place that on the wrong side, or the ugly side of our fabric. And we're going to head over to the iron, and we are simply going to press that interfacing so that the glue melts onto the fabric, and this becomes 1 piece of fabric instead of 2, so that we can work with it together, and it just gives our fabric a little bit of structure. So I'm going to head over to the iron real quick, and I'm going to fuse this interfacing by just pressing down on the interfacing so that the glue fuses to the fabric. If you have any questions about interfacing, just check the manufacturer's instructions. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. We have fused our interfacing to the back of just one of our outer pieces. Now we are going to create, we're going to set this aside. I'm going to create the pocket piece. We're going to take our 2 1/3 of our pattern pieces, and we are going to place these right sides together. We are going to head over to the sewing machine, and we are going to stitch just across the top here with a 1/4 inch seam allowance. Once we have stitched across the top with our 1/4 inch seam allowance, we are going to flip it over to the right sides and top stitch along the seam that we've just sewn. for a more professional and more sturdy look, because it's going to get a lot of wear and tear taking that bottle in and out for replacement. So I'm going to head over to the sewing machine. I'm going to stitch a 1/4 inch seam allowance across the top of our pocket, flip it over, press it lightly, and then top stitch so that we have a completed pocket piece. For now, we don't have to worry about the sides or the bottom because they're going to be sewn in with the rest of the bag, the pouch. So I will be right back. Okay, we have completed our pocket piece. Now we are going to take all of our pieces and we are going to fold up the bottoms by 1/4 inch, and we are going to press and stitch these bottoms. That is going to be the outer pieces and both of the pocket pieces. We are going to fold up the bottoms by 1/4 inch and stitch. So I'm going to head over to the sewing machine and take care of that, and we'll come back and I'll show you what that looks like. Okay, we are back and we have all of our bottoms turned under. Now we are going to move on to our tab piece. We have a 2 inch by 2 inch square, and we are simply going to fold the raw edges to the center, just like this, and then fold it in half again, and top stitch along both sides. I'm going to run over to the sewing machine, I'm going to take care of that, and then we'll go and finish up the rest of this project. Okay, we have now completed our little tab, and we are going to take that tab and we are going to place it inside of our little swivel clip. And for now, we're just going to set that aside for a minute. We are going to take our main fabric outer pattern piece that we have fused the interfacing on, place our pocket pieces matching up the raw edges and the bottoms, take our swivel clip and tab, and we're going to place this swivel clip just underneath the top stitching of our pocket piece. And we're going to let that stick out just a little bit over the sides so that when we sew over it, we will make sure that we catch it and it's nice and strong so that it won't come out from the seam. I'm going to take a Wonder Clip and just clip this to the side for the moment. We are going to take our last main fabric piece and place it on top. And you'll notice that all of our bottom edges and all of our raw edges are lined up. I'm going to take this clip and clip all of the layers together. I'm going to take a few more clips and just clip around the edges. Just like that. That should be fine. Now, we are going to go over to the sewing machine and we are going to stitch from the bottom corner, right where my fingers are, all the way up and around using a 1/4 inch seam allowance. Again, starting at the bottom corner, go up all the way around and stopping at the bottom and back stitching, making sure to leave this bottom open because that's where the top of our hand sanitizer is going to go. So I'm going to run over to the sewing machine, I'm going to take care of that, I'm going to come back and show you what it looks like. Okay, we have now finished stitching our holder and we need to turn it right sides out. And we are going to just simply reach in and pull the insides out. There's a large hole at the bottom, so there's no problems doing that. And as you can see, our swivel clip is where it needs to be. We're going to pull our poke our corners out just the way they need to be. And as you can see, our hand sanitizer holder is just about finished. I'm going to just run over to the iron, give this a quick press, and we're going to add our cam snaps, and we are going to be finished with this project. There we go. We are nice and pressed, and now we need to add our cam snaps. Now we can eyeball this if you want by sticking our hand sanitizer into the holder and just finding a nice place for our cam snap. But I did actually measure this out, so if you want to just go by the measurements, you can, or you can just eyeball it. But for me, I measured down 1/2 inch from the top of the main fabric piece and 1 inch down from the pocket piece to insert my cam snaps. So how do we insert cam snaps? Well, it is the easiest process ever. So let me show you. Your cam snaps actually come in a kit. These are the ones that I have, and they come in a kit like this that has a cam snap setting tool that looks like this. It's got a black hole, or a black plastic holder on the bottom, and then the setting part of the tool is this clear plastic, and you just press it down and it sets the cam snap. It has a few other tools that we're not interested in today, and except for this one. This is an awl that's going to poke a hole into your fabric so that you can put your cam snap in. And as I told you before, the cam snaps come in 4 pieces so that you can snap your project together. And 2 of them are identical. They're these little buttons that have a pointy point on the end of them. And then there's a male and female end of the cam snap, and that's what actually snaps together when you are snapping your project. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to measure my 1/2 inch down from the top of this main fabric piece in the center, and you can just fold your project in half like this and get a sense of where the center is, and measure down your 1/2 inch. This ruler is a little easier to see. We have our center, and we are going to measure our 1/2 inch mark right there, and we are going to insert our awl all the way through the fabric, just like that. And we're going to take one of our buttons with the sharp center and put it through the hole, just like that. And as you can see, that just fits right there perfect. Now you're going to take your male or female side, it doesn't matter which you choose, and you're going to place it on top. The next thing you're going to do is take your setting tool, and this black bottom part is where your button is going to nestle. So you're going to nestle that in there, and the setting part, the clear part, is going to sit on top of either your male or female part of your cam snap. You're just going to press down, and that's going to kind of mash down that pointy part of your snap and make it flat so that the cam snap is secured into that location. And that's all there is. This part of the cam snap is now installed. You're going to repeat the same process down here on the pocket piece, but we are going to once again find the center. It's easiest just to fold in half, measure down 1 inch, poke your hole just through the pocket piece, not through the whole piece, just the pocket piece. Take your pointy thing and put it in the back side, because you want your button to be in the back side and the pointy part to be in the front side. Place the other half of your cam snap on top. You're going to reach inside with your pliers, make sure that you're nestled in there, and set that cam snap just like that. I want to double check that because I'm not sure I was nestled. Let's just double check that. There we go. We fold over and we are complete. Our hand sanitizer holder is finished. We can unsnap us, place our hand sanitizer into our holder, fits perfect, close this up, and we are finished. We have concluded our simple sewing project for today. Hand sanitizer holder that is desperately needed in today's day and age where everybody's carrying hand sanitizer. I hope you enjoyed this project. Please subscribe to my channel if you did. Give me a thumbs up and sew these objects, give them as gifts and for friends. You don't even have to take the bottle out to dispense the hand sanitizer on this little project, and it's a fun little project that can be made in no time at all. So give this one a try, and please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Have a good day, and please stay safe. Bye.